March 17th, 1941, 0:37 hours. The North Atlantic, 40 miles northeast of Ireland. Commander Donald McIntyre stands rigid on the bridge of HMS Walker, his knuckles white against frozen steel. Below him, 41 merchant vessels push eastward through 30-foot swells. Their hulls weighted with Britain's lifeline: food, fuel, ammunition, steel. Behind them, invisible in the darkness, at least 5 German U-boats circle like wolves. What he doesn't know, what the Admiralty doesn't know, is that within the next 6 hours, this very night, 2 of Germany's 3 greatest submarine aces will be destroyed using methods the Royal Navy has explicitly forbidden. One of them will perish in a ramming. The other will surface with catastrophic flooding, oil slicks spreading across the black water, her crew scrambling topside with hands raised in surrender. But this is getting ahead of our story. The statistics paint a portrait of Britain dying by degrees. In 1940 alone, German U-boats sent 471 Allied vessels, 2.5 million tons, to the ocean floor. Each month, submarines destroy merchant ships faster than British shipyards can build replacements. The mathematics are brutal and simple. At this rate, Britain will starve by Christmas 1941. The Royal Navy's response? Depth charges. Barrels packed with 300 pounds of TNT, rolled off the stern of destroyers preset to explode at specific depths. The official kill rate? 3%. 3 out of every 100 attacks result in a confirmed U-boat sinking. 3%. That statistic would soon become the hinge upon which history turned. In the British naval hierarchy, the consensus is unanimous. Senior officers at the Admiralty's Anti-Submarine Warfare Division review the statistics and conclude the depth charge is working as designed. Technological limitations make deeper improvements unlikely without entirely new weapon systems. The doctrine is established. The patterns are fixed. The settings are standardized. No further modifications will be entertained. Yet in a cabin aboard HMS Stork, a young officer with no advanced degree, no research laboratory, no official authority, fills notebook after notebook with calculations that prove everyone wrong. Lieutenant Commander Frederick John Walker has been watching ships burn. He has pulled bodies from oil slicks. He has asked a question that the Navy refuses to answer. What if we're using depth charges completely wrong? His answer will save 10,000 lives. It will nearly destroy his career. It will force the admiral to ban his innovation. And it will take a maverick admiral willing to break every rule to prove that sometimes the lowest-ranking officer in the room sees truths the highest command cannot. September 3, 1939, the day Britain declared war, German submarine U-30 torpedoed the passenger liner SS Athenia, killing 117 civilians. The opening shot of what Prime Minister Winston Churchill would later call the only thing that ever really frightened me during the war. The depth charge seemed like the answer. Developed in World War I, perfected through the 1920s, standardized across the fleet. The theory was elegant. Sonar operators aboard destroyers equipped with ASDIC technology would detect the submarine. The warship would accelerate to high speed, steam directly toward the contact, pass overhead at maximum velocity, then roll depth charges off the stern. Each one preset to explode at the submarine's estimated depth. But theory collided catastrophically with Atlantic reality. Problem 1. The moment a destroyer began its high-speed attack run, ASDIC sonar lost contact. The beam couldn't maintain lock during the charging approach. Captains were dropping depth charges blind, hoping the submarine hadn't turned, dived, or changed speed in the 30 seconds between last contact and weapon release. 30 seconds. That number matters. Problem 2. Standard doctrine called for depth charge settings of 150 and 300 feet. These depths were calculated for World War I.